It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWFTV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
Welcome in, everybody. The best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trell, the OTC from Sports For You Wrestling. What's going on, Trell?
Hey, well, what's going on, man? Happy belated birthday once again, Dale. I know you tore up the town last week.
Oh, yeah, you know it, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's going on, Bishop Jeremy?
Not too much. Happy belated birthday, sir.
Yes. Appreciate that too, man. Look, we got a good show, man. Summerslam, the biggest party of the summer, is this weekend, along with the return of football. We made it, everybody. So, yes, indeed, man. I'm excited. Two-night SummerSlam for the first time. Excited to see how this is going to be. What are you guys' big thoughts about SummerSlam 2 nights?
I like it. They always considered SummerSlam to be the WrestleMania of the summer anyway. And since WrestleMania has been 2 nights for the past couple of years, it was only a matter of time you make SummerSlam follow suit. And that should be the only other pay-per-view that should get it 2 nights. SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree.
Anybody who's going to pay for it, they're going to give it to them.
Yeah, well,
we have 2 nights Saudi pretty soon.
Oh, don't say that, man. You know how early in the morning that got to be. A lot of people got to go to church. Well, not me, but there's other people that go to church.
That's it, man. All right, let's get into it, man. First off, let's talk about Hulk Hogan. He just recently passed away. They did pretty nice tributes, I think, on WWE television. AEW had Tony Schiavone, say about the WCW, talk about his stint in WCW and everything like that. But yeah, everybody was out there, everybody standing up. Your thoughts here, Trell?
I mean, it's one of those. I'm not gonna be like, "Woe it's me." It's a sad thing. We all know the history of Hulk Hogan, and I don't celebrate the death of someone, nor do I go post memes about Jesus or someone smoking a Hulk Hogan pack. I don't make fun of the dead because that can come back around and get you 10 times fold later on in life. So I just kept my peace until yesterday's show. The character, he wasn't my favorite character, but he was part of my childhood as far as the NWO goes. So I'm not going to act like, I didn't think the NWO was cool, even though I thought the Wolfpack was better.
Okay. All right. That's pretty controversial, but go ahead.
That's a hot take. Wolfpack was better. But he transcended professional wrestling 2 times over with Hulkamania, and then with the NWO transcended the meaning of bad guys being cool. So, and if there's no Hulk Hogan joining WCW, there's no NWO, there's no DX, and so forth and so forth. So there's been superstars before him like Andre the Giant, Billy Graham to put wrestling on there, but globally, no one did it like the character of Hulk Hogan. So, as far as Terry goes, it is what it is. I don't feel bad for him. It happens. Life happens. That's why you always got to be careful what you do and say during your lifetime, because you never know when that time comes and your reputation might be soiled because of it. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Jeremy?
Um, it's a huge loss for the wrestling world. That was my guy growing up, so I took it kind of probably harder than a lot of other people. But man, when wrestlers die, we feel like they're almost family because we have a connection with them. So for me, it was a little tough. As far as what he did for wrestling, without him, there would be no. I'll go as far to say there would be no AEW. There would be no TNA because we'd still be working territories. So I mean, his legacy as far as what he did for wrestling, it will not be surpassed.
Yeah. Listen, Hulk Hogan was, one of my favorites growing up. I had the lunchbox. I had the action figures. I had everything. I remember, and I probably told this story before, but hey, it's the Hulk Hogan story. I'm going to tell it again. I remember he was doing the movie with Tiny, right? RIP to him too.
Okay.
What was beyond bars?
Was it Rocky?
No holds barred.
Yeah,
No holds barred. Yeah.
Yes, and like, Debo is a scary looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he was jacked. He had that crazy eye. He had the crazy face. I thought this dude was crazy for real. And Hulk Hogan, he did the movie with him, and then they came to WWE and they did a spot where they had to fight each other on WWE TV,
Mm-hmm.
and they played the thing like, oh, Hulk Hogan was having problems with him on the set. I'm like, man, this dude is crazy. Why is Hulk fighting this guy? Like, go kill him.
Well, I learned that he was also in WCW for a little bit too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely, man. That was my guy coming up, man. So it was a shame to hear about the whole thing, but this latest stuff I'm hearing about Brooke, his daughter, like cutting ties with him, like don't want your inheritance, don't want to go to the funeral. Like what?
I didn't hear about the funeral part. As far as being cut out of the will, apparently, according to her from her Instagram, it was because she doesn't trust the people dealing with all of it, and she doesn't want to be caught up in court for years.
Yeah.
And I just found out today that he had leukemia.
Yes.
So.
One of the things he was battling, and didn't tell anybody about it. So
right. So that kind of explains a lot of his health issues over the last several months.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Let's go with some news and rumors here. I don't know if you guys watched it, but this last episode of LFG, there was extracurriculars, and this was between Elijah Holyfield and Drake Monroe. Two big guys kind of going at it, and the idea for that week was do something that's uncomfortable. And they were trying to get more aggression out of Drake Monroe, and they figured Elijah was a perfect one to bring it out of him. And they both got really aggressive in the ring, and they took that crap to the backstage area, and they were fighting backstage.
Did they take it off of A&E? Because I've been trying to.
Yes,
I've been going.
It's on A&E.
I've been looking, and I didn't see it on TV Guide when I go to the websites that I use. So I'm like, I thought they took it off because it's not on the TV Guide. I'm going to have to find some way to catch up.
Yeah, man. This has been pretty good and entertaining, but I think Elijah Holyfield is going to end up being one of the stars out of this show, especially this season. I think you're going to start seeing him on WWE TV.
Sounds like I need to start watching this.
Yeah, man, it's pretty interesting, bro.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
It
interesting.
is.
So,
It is.
more news and rumors. Drew McIntyre is stuck in the UK.
Oh, he made it back.
Yeah, he made it back.
Okay, all right, go. that
did a-
was the next thing.
He did a post yesterday. He made it back to the States.
Okay, good. That's wild, bro. Like to think you own property in the United States and it won't accept your passport. What?
Hey, man.
Excuse me?
He left one of it. He left his American passport somewhere. He didn't have it on him.
Yeah.
You know, the orange man in the White House is making things complicated. You know.
Listen, you verified who I am. You see, I got property here. What's the problem?
Don't matter.
It's insane, bro.
You can have 4 acres and a mule, and they still make you check your paperwork.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. And WWE Unreal has debuted on Netflix. I'm about 4 episodes in. There are 5 total. Have you guys finished them?
I did.
Okay.
I haven't finished it. I'm towards the end of the second episode.
Okay. How do you guys feel about this show being on Netflix? Kind of peeling back the curtain and actually showing you that this is really story driven, but how they create the story, how they're communicating, and all this kind of stuff. What's your thoughts on it, Trell?
Yeah, it's they peel the curtain a little bit. It's not all the way pulled back. There's a lot of stuff they still didn't show, or you would think they would show it but didn't. They showed the important stuff that they want us to know, like the gorilla. I like how they show different match producers sitting at the table, calling the matches, calling the spots. I love how Chris Park. I mean, I thought his personality in TNA about being a lawyer, very, very, into his job. I thought that was just a character, but when you see him in real life, apologizing to Bruce Pritchard for going over the time on that Netflix premiere, I'm like, oh, he's really like that. He's trying to be.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So I was like, I thought that was pretty cool that Nick Aldis is on the headset sometimes. Adam Pearce. So I enjoyed. I also liked how they let us in on the writing room.
Yes.
When they getting their creative juices flowing and stuff like that. So I thought that was a pretty good letting us in. So I thought the show was a success, and I hope they have another season.
Yeah. What's your thought there, Jeremy?
I kind of have mixed feelings about it. On one hand, it's really interesting to me, and it's a lot of it's stuff that we already know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, do I want to know more? Like, I don't need to know their real names. If I really wanted to know, I'll just go look that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So far, I like it, but yeah, I don't know. It's just mixed for me. It's like I don't need to know everything because that can take away from what I'm gonna watch.
Yes. So I'm thinking more of like, you remember the shot that we saw on social media where somebody took a picture of CM Punk standing next to Drew McIntyre by the ring, like they were going over the match. Like, I hate that. Like, I don't want to see that at all. All right, because like this is like a blood feud kind of thing. I want to think that they kind of hate each other, like for real. Okay. Like, I know they're not really in there killing each other, but like I still want to think there's animosity here.
Yeah, that was like a leaked photo. It wasn't like WWE, put it out like, hey, I want you guys to see this, and behind the scenes. No, but this one is like, I didn't mind them saying that first thing because I can easily get over it. Like Jeremy said, I can look it up if anything, but it didn't bother me because I was like, oh shit, that's your actual name? Like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. John Cena made me die laughing the way he introduced himself.
Yeah, that was funny.
He's like, I'm John Cena. I'll go by the name John Cena. My government name is John Cena. Straight
I like
face.
that everybody's saying my government name. Like,
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
I thought that was a nice touch. I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, did it need to be there? No, but that's why it's called Unreal. So they give you a peek behind everything. So if you're gonna, see what's behind the character, gotta get to know the person that's behind it. So I didn't mind it at all with the government. Some of them had a whole lot of names they went by.
yeah.
With Rhea saying, like, when she got hurt, saying, I threw myself into the wall. Yeah. I don't need to know that.
I do.
Like, we kind of have an idea, but there's just, to me, there's just some things best left unsaid.
It's still wild to think like she got hurt in that spot.
Yeah.
Because it's
a
just like a
routine spot.
backstage brawl
Yeah.
that you never really even think twice about.
Mhm. Yeah, I just hope they do another season. I want to know Liv's story.
Yes. You know what? That kind of brings the realization, bro. Like, they're always recording something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
They're working on something.
You
right?
always see a camera around. Like, what's that camera for? 6 months later. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, all right. Let's talk some AEW. So, this week on AEW, it looks like the Hurt Syndicate kind of left Max just on his own, and he's around there trying to get Hangman's attention, pretty much. And he did get his attention to get Hangman to come out there, and MJF runs like the chicken shit heel he is.
Yeah.
What are we thinking here about this MJF situation?
Actually, I didn't see this week's episode,
Yeah,
but I thought from the last I saw the clips of him getting kicked out, I thought it was a little too soon.
Okay.
That they kicked him out of the Hurt Syndicate. I thought they was going to at least do the Evolution route or something, have Max get close to the championship, and then they just turn on him, and then have Bobby and MJF fight for the championship, and then ultimately you get Bobby Lashley, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, which would be something different. So I thought that was the route they're going. They still might end up doing that down the road, but I thought it would have been better with MJF in the Hurt Syndicate. But they had MJF pretty much getting on everybody's nerves already, and it's like you're supposed to be using him, so keep his mouth shut, stay in line. But
Right.
good old Tony.
Yeah, I would love to see Lashley a world champion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I got to imagine that's going to happen.
He's
And I
just
figured-
built for it.
Yeah, I figured, like when this whole thing started, we're looking at MJF versus Bobby Lashley for something, and that's why I figured it was all going. So,
Yep.
We did see Athena kind of get the best of Tony Storm here. Her and her minion, Billy Starks, they won this match, tag team match, so she still got a contract. She came out and she did this. The finisher was the what's her move?
The
I
Eclipse.
forget what they call a move now. Yeah, the Eclipse, but she calls it something different now.
I'm
But-
just gonna call it the Eclipse.
Anyway, the way she did it this week, it kind of looked like it just kind of came out of nowhere and stunned the crap out of Tony Storm. So, great segment, and I love the fact that we're seeing Athena on AEW television every week now. So, looking forward to this match between her and Tony Storm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that cash in. She should just cash that in, hit the Eclipse, and be done with it. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. All right, let's talk some NXT. Blake Monroe and Jada Parker look like they're gonna be tag teaming together. Yes, and thank you.
Hey, listen, man. You put Jada Parker in a primetime slot, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes,
I'd like
sir.
to see them put the title on her too.
Her and
Yes,
Lash Legend gonna cook.
Yeah.
yes. But so I'd say one of the things with Blake Monroe's promo, like she's being like a real mean girl. They're showing like old pictures of Jordan Grace, and like she's
Yeah.
making fun of her, pretty much saying you're not pretty, that kind
Mhm.
of thing. That's always kind of touchy in this day and age. The last time I remember them doing that was with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
Oh, it sucked.
I mean, that's the last time we started like
Yeah.
doing real personal, you look ugly kind of thing. So,
And Mickey James was another example of that.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that Piggy James thing had me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah. Lash and Jade as a tag team. Okay. Cake
Yeah.
bullies.
Cake bullies, yup.
Oh,
Shout to
man.
Sean, man. Shout to Sean.
I
Man
like
can
it.
never do no wrong.
For real though. Also on NXT, we saw Lash Legend get attacked by Nia Jax. So Nia Jax is coming through NXT. She about to start this beef here with Lash Legend. Lash Legend's been needing, I think, a bigger story, and this is probably
Ain't
what the
gonna get any
doctor just
bigger than
ordered.
that. No pun intended.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah, I knew because if you remember, Bailey was Roxanne Perez's segue
Yep.
to the main roster. So Lash Legend has been showing out here and there for like a year when they give her a chance on the main roster television as a warm up. So having the woman that she basically woman handled at Evolution, put her over the top rope.
Yeah.
Send Nia Jax down there. She's not doing anything. Help elevate Lash Legend, bring Lash Legend to the main roster on SmackDown, and let that woman cook.
Yep.
I will not be surprised if we see Lash Legend roaming around SummerSlam or thereafter.
And the cool thing about that too is it really, for me anyway, it wasn't expected. I mean, I didn't expect to see a Nia on NXT.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not often
Doing
that
anything
you
with
really
them?
can't predict anything anymore.
Yeah, you're not doing anything with on the main roster right now. Why not have her come out to NXT and continue something that already started in Royal Rumble, like Trell pointed out. So yeah, I like it.
And this is her first return back in like what, since she got called up?
Yeah,
I think so.
pretty much.
That's years ago. So it's good to see sometimes the main roster talent go back to their roots every now and then. So
Yes, indeed. And they love coming back too.
yeah,
Guaranteed they love it.
Yep.
fans too.
Yeah.
Fans
Exactly.
love to see them back.
So, I don't know if we ever really talked about it, but JC Jane, double champ, TNA. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it last week because you was out being a menace to society. So, so we didn't get to
Totally
talk about it.
unexpected, bro. Totally unexpected.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't too thrilled about it, but I was like, I knew Sean and them were gonna stick it to us because we said beatable champion, penguin face, all that stuff, and they're like, all right, watch this. So and here we are, two belt Jason.
And if you think about it, they were telling us that she's going to hold the title for a minute, and she was probably going to beat Masha by dubbing her the beatable champion. So it's like, I don't like it. I don't like her, but she is improving. I will give her that. So it'll be what it'll be.
Yeah. absolutely. I love the fact that JC Jane is showing that title off to all of us doubters.
Yeah,
I'm shocked TNA pulled the trigger on that,
yeah,
but hey, they doing good business right now. That's all I know.
yep. And the bigger picture down the line, let's say probably in October for Bound for Glory. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the payoff
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
for
not
their
getting
business.
taken. They're not getting taken advantage of like AEW did to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
So Trick and A still champ.
hey, happy birthday to Dale on that one, huh?
Look, I said, hey, Trick selling out buildings, Trick getting them into bigger buildings. Hey, Trick, we're gonna need you to stay around another month, please.
Yeah, we gonna need you to stay around till October. He's like, hey, let's talk about
Right?
it. I'm getting 2 checks.
Yeah.
And real quick, while we're on like a TNA kind of vibe here, I'm hearing AJ Styles is probably gonna end up having another match in TNA.
Really?
Yeah, he definitely wants to do it. They let him come back for Slammiversary. He did some talking, put over one of their guys, raising the hand, all that kind of thing. But yeah, AJ's gonna mix it up again.
Yeah, this pretty much falls into his, him re-signing for his retirement tour, so he can knock out TNA at the same time in the middle of his retirement tour, so he doesn't worry about retiring and then going to TNA to have one more match. He can just do it while he's still in the contract, and it'll fit right on in. Maybe it'd be him and Trick.
Yeah,
He's still got what, about another year left, I guess, maybe a little more.
Yeah, he signed another year. He's just signed a 1-year extension.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think next year is his last.
Okay. Well, hey, they've been using him like main roster wise and promotional wise. Like they're definitely using Trick.
Yeah, I never thought AJ Styles would have another Hall of Fame career.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about it. It's SummerSlam 2 nights. Let's start with night 1. Looks pretty packed to me. This night 1 here. Let's start off here at the bottom. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. The big thing is Karrion Kross wants Sami Zayn to tell him he was right. Show him he was right.
Yeah. This match is interesting to me because it can go either way because of the simple fact that we don't know Karrion Kross's contract situation.
Right.
That contract, his contract is currently set to expire in August. So I'm guessing after SummerSlam, obviously.
Well, he said something about the next 30 days.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen. He could still win and still walk, or, he could lose and still re-sign for the better of the storyline. So I don't know. I want to see Karrion Kross win because I want this story to progress because we got to have a payoff for Sami Zayn. I mean, everyone's expecting Sami Zayn to do something, and you let this man walk, that goes to payoff.
Okay. Jeremy?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting too. Like Trell said, I think it could go either way. If he wins, I see him signing another contract.
He's definitely gotten the interest of the WWE universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think lately, I think management has been taking notice of that. So I think they'll get a deal done.
Top
Exactly.
5 in merch sales.
Mhm.
That's exactly why he's not going nowhere.
I'd like to see this character develop more too.
Yeah, so Faith is saying she wants to see the Lucha Underground cross back. Why are we not liking this Cross? What is he doing wrong right now? I thought he was doing a pretty good job.
To me, he's not. I love the devil on the shoulder cross.
Yeah, I like it.
This is I mean, that's pretty much a character development from NXT Cross. NXT Cross was still a menace, at the the bald head, had the Hitman looking outfits and stuff like that. So that was cool. This is like a more elevated, more shows more of a human side, but still, like I said, that devil that and to see him win a championship as a payoff someday, I'm loving his work.
Well, and it's putting Scarlett out there a little more too.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she was in AAA last weekend.
Yes. There you go. That's what I'm saying. I don't see these people leaving at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's this contract situation will get ironed out.
I think it's already been signed. They just keep it shh.
That's a good possibility.
That's possible too.
And TKO, ever since they've taken over, they've shown patterns of doing deals at the very last minute.
Okay. I feel you. I feel your fate.
Understandable.
I understand. Okay. Did we pick winners?
I said Cross.
Yeah,
Cross?
I got Cross.
All right. Yeah, I'm going Cross as well, just because of this resurgence of the audience. I mean, like the audience is really behind him, so I think they're gonna let him run with it. So, all right, let's talk Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. The stakes really aren't. There really aren't any for this match. So therefore, I see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed winning this match.
Oh no, there's stakes in this.
Okay, what's the stakes?
Pride.
Shoes.
Pride. You had a grown man steal your shoes on live TV. That's pride, man. That is pride.
Dude.
I mean, we never seen Roman Reigns' socks. Not one time in this company. And he might just strip the man naked if he take his J's off. That's a big no-no.
Bro,
Dale, you know this in our culture. That's a big
So
no-no.
disrespectful to the tribal chief. Taking his shoes, bro. So disrespectful. Bronson Reed. I don't know who told him to do that, but that was good stuff.
I honestly want to know who told him to do that.
I want to know whose idea was it. I wonder if it's Roman's idea. Hey, take my shoes.
Yeah.
Because you know that's a different Roman. He's like, yeah, you can take my shoes. I don't really care. I honestly think that was a gift for Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed asked Roman for some shoes, and they were like the same shoe size. And he was like, this is how I'm gonna give you the shoes. Like, when you knock me out, take the shoes. Those are yours.
That's great. Jerry, what's your thoughts here, man?
I think Bronson and Braun are going to end up winning. I think that could possibly elevate them to a new level. Not that they're not over right now, because both of them, you put both of them in a singles role, and sky's the limit for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have one. I think what's going to happen is Braun is going to end up pinning Roman. So that could do wonders for him.
Yes.
Either Braun's gonna pin Roman or Roman's gonna pin Bronson. Say keep Braun from being pinned and have Bronson get pinned.
Right.
Because I think the payoff is gonna be Braun and Roman, which I cannot wait.
Yep. Yeah. That's to me. That's the payoff. Is those two matched up. And so how do we get there? From this,
I mean, you still got Survivor Series. Yeah. I mean, ain't no telling if Roman's gonna get more backup because Jimmy's supposed to be on his way to Monday Night Raw soon after he finished his thing with Jacob. So that's the bloodline right there. So the bloodline versus Rollins' crew, because by then Rollins probably would be back and probably as World Heavyweight Champion. You got Survivor Series. You can mix in the bloodline there. You have Jacob with with Roman and the Usos. And then on the other side, you have Rollins' crew, and then you can whoever they bring in doesn't have to be bloodline related from their side. But yeah, Survivor Series sets up Mania.
I like how they're making me forget about Rollins for right now.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind. No news reports, no nothing, no photos, no video, no TMZ. That's how I like it.
Needs a name though.
I didn't think it made sense to begin with, though. It's like, to me, it's like they're doing what they're doing with their tag team division, just lumping people together. So it didn't make sense to me. But
what's their name? The Oracle or something like that?
That's Paul Heyman's
That's
name.
Paul Heyman's name. Yeah. But
he's the Oracle of the group.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Wow. So,
And they could be the Matrix.
so he's
That's
Morpheus.
fine.
That makes
Give me
sense. He's
something.
Morpheus. He's Morpheus.
Rather than Seth Rollins guys, give me something.
Yeah. Ruthless Records, man. That's what it
Yeah.
is. He's the white manager that was taking all their money. Wasn't he Jewish too?
Shug Heyman.
Yeah, shook him.
All right. The women's tag team championships on the line with the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. This match here, I do see a title changing hands. I'm not enthused by it though, because it's just I want the Judgment Day to keep these titles. I think what they're trying to do something with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and they're trying to push them as an actual tag team. And Charlotte Flair hasn't won a tag team title yet. Therefore, this is why they're going to win.
I think they are going to win, but it's going to be because I think Liv Morgan's going to be lurking around in her home city.
Okay.
I think she's going to come back and be like,
that.
What's going on here, huh? Or maybe like AJ Styles will come in and offset Dominic to set up their Intercontinental match for the following night. So I can see that happening too. Like Dominic trying to run interference, and AJ's like, no. And then,
I got good news for Dale. I think Judgment Day retains.
Okay.
And
let's go.
I think that they're going to let Alexa and Charlotte simmer a little more. Because there's still a lot left there before they actually gel as a team. So I think they could go that route with it. Because they're getting there. They're not fully there.
I really hope you're right here, but you know, just like in the Netflix show Unreal, Charlotte was like, "Hey, this is my role. They put me in the big spots with the titles. Like this is what I do."
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see them win the titles. To be honest with you, because there's so much story going on in the Judgment Day that if they lose the titles, the story still goes on.
That's true.
Oh, she was tag champ with Asuka. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe she doesn't need it then.
I mean,
Charlotte always needs a title.
At least it's a tag team, so people can, sleep at night knowing that she's nowhere near the world title.
Well, and I think too, you know how like sometimes the title makes the wrestler, and sometimes the wrestler makes the title.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In this case, I think the wrestler makes the title, and that's why they could potentially put it on Alexa and Charlotte.
Okay.
Because those titles have been struggling for a long time.
Agreed.
All right, Jake. Thanks for joining us. You got a thought about this matchup here? And
look who it is.
Get your popcorn. I'm just playing. Anything that Charlotte's in, you can't go get your popcorn. I think it's going to be a damn good match, actually. And I do see Charlotte and Alexa going over on this because Judgment Day's got to start dropping titles.
Okay.
Yep.
we go.
I think
All
Dominic's
right.
probably gonna be the last one with a title. Two of them.
Too.
They had him in AAA out there too
Yeah.
over the weekend. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's talk about the celebrity field tag team matchup. Jake Paul and Drew McIntyre. I'm not Jake Paul. Logan Paul. I keep saying Jake Paul.
Because Jake's here, that's why.
Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. So it's gonna be Jelly Roll's first match here, tagging up with the Viper Randy Orton here. Just picking a winner. There's no doubt Jelly Roll's gonna win this one.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts here, Trell?
RK Jelly.
RK Roll.
That's I'm getting. RK Jelly is gonna win. Who takes the pin? It's probably gonna be Logan. Logan needs an RKO, and Jelly Roll does whatever move Jelly Roll is gonna do, and get that pin.
Got you.
Yeah, I could see them seeing Randy and Jelly Roll winning. And honestly, I'm not super into the celebrity matches, but Jelly Roll has really impressed me.
Promo skills is good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jake.
Paul.
I'm kind of like Jeremy in the sense that I never have been a fan of the celebrity matches, but ever since Bad Bunny stepped in the ring, I've kind of been interested to see how other celebrities go, because I think Bad Bunny has been the best celebrity wrestler that we've seen.
And McAfee.
And McAfee too, but the bar is set pretty high now since these guys came in there and absolutely rolled it. No pun intended. But I think what Jelly Roll does is going to be very limited. But I also think that he'll get the pin, he'll do a choke slam or something, and I figure with Drew and Randy being in this match, it should be pretty entertaining. So
yeah,
I'm taking RK Roll on this one, and I hope it's good. That's all I care about. I hope it's good.
Y'all forget that Logan Paul is a celebrity.
But now he is considered a wrestler.
He's a celebrity, though.
but he's acclimated. He's won a championship. He's been around for a few years. He's a regular face. I mean, he's been on SmackDown more than Brock Lesnar was when he was champion. So, I mean,
this is true.
I'm just saying he's actually showing his face. He shows up to his dates. He puts in the work. Damn, he's a WWE superstar in my mind.
I'm not crazy about his promos, but I mean,
those
can always improve.
Him and Becky share the same promo class.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to lie to you.
Terrible too.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think it was absolutely hilarious what he pulled when they were doing the thank you Hogan, and he was like, "You hear that? They're saying thank you Logan." It was fantastic. I couldn't believe that he'd be willing to pull that off, and he did, and it was funny. I liked it.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Yeah. All right, for the women's WWE title, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. This one, like, I'm seeing Tiffany Stratton really cool off a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they pull the trigger and give it to Jade and start something else up. But I don't know. What's your thoughts here, Trell?
Well, people were saying that, Jay's not ready. Still not ready yet, so they're probably going to have Tiffany win. But me personally, I think since Naomi's on Raw doing her thing, that pretty much kills my big three match I want to see. However, there is news and rumors out there that Bianca Belair is set and ready to go anytime now, supposedly within the month after SummerSlam. So I'm guessing she may or may not pull up to New Jersey this weekend and be watching. So I think SmackDown next week after SummerSlam, we're gonna see Bianca Belair and that's where we're gonna start this feud with Jade and Bianca heading to Clash, and then that's where we really gonna find out if Bianca's guilty.
Which she is.
Hey.
I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, the long-term storytelling, if she did it, it would be awesome.
Yep, because she chased Naomi, got rid of Naomi.
Yep.
And now you got B.
Yeah, like you said, I could see Tiffany winning this. Jade's almost there. She's almost there. So I'd give her probably another 6 months to a year before they put a title on her. But I'm just trying to figure out where Tiffany would go from here.
Yeah.
Because I think her next feud, she's losing the title.
Okay.
If it ain't Jade, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Jake?
I don't know, Jeremy. They rode Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for 3 straight years in the only title picture in that women's division. So I don't see if they take it off.
Yeah, but
it could be a long-term rivalry.
They were the 2 best wrestlers on the roster. You kind of have to.
No. Again, that's what I'm saying is that they could literally just do that all over again and no one would bat an eye.
These 2 were nowhere near the 2 best wrestlers on that roster.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if they wanted to go that route, they could.
Yeah,
they could, but
yeah,
I don't think people will buy into it as much.
With the superstar of Bianca Belair coming back, I finally completely warmed up to her. I do like Bianca. I think everything about her athletic ability is what really drives me of my fandom towards her. And she's actually a legit powerhouse. So she could beat you down if she felt like it. She could beat down Nia Jax and make it look easy as well. So, but that's how you could get Jade to lose as an interference from somebody. And not going to lie, Trell, I kind of feel like Naomi's a head case and doesn't matter in her character right now. She could they're already at the same event. She could just show up and ruin it again for, old time's sake because it's funny.
She could.
Yeah, but I'm kind of with Jeremy. I don't see what they do with Tiffany after this. It's kind of tough to say. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Tiffany on this one.
Okay. So I like the points that you brought up about Bianca Belair possibly coming back here. This could be a good time to put her in. But also another factor I didn't think about is Cardi B being the host of SummerSlam. Now, I'm reading she's only going to be there for Saturday. This is the first night. So I could see Bianca Belair being involved in this when it comes to Cardi B because I think they're friends somehow now, right?
And if Naomi, to Jake's credit, if Naomi does decide to wear her ugly head, Cardi B won't be far behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, all right. And let's talk about the championship match between Gunther and CM Punk. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line here. I just see CM Punk winning this. I think this is the chance to give him the title. Use Gunther as a transitional champion here. Trell, what you thinking?
I'm anxious to see what's next for Gunther after SummerSlam because I think this match with him and Punk is a one and done type of deal. I can see Gunther winning this, but I don't know who's going to challenge him afterwards. I see Punk winning, and if Punk does win, I smell a cash in down the road.
Yep.
Because what was Seth Rollins' MO since the beginning? He'll make sure CM Punk never sniffs the championship.
Yep.
Okay.
Let that man win, and then just cash it in and take it from him. Now you got a feud for Paris.
Okay.
And that could be a whole swerve with Seth being injured too. To maybe,
Yeah, what's the
so we're
rumors
not thinking
on
about that.
Seth's injury?
I think he just had an MCL because like his match against Triple H for WrestleMania, he did hurt his knee, but he wasn't. He was off TV, it wasn't working, but he was still around. So this one is not that bad because if it was, they would have announced it a long time ago that he was getting surgery.
They didn't announce any surgery. You're right.
Nope. So I think whatever minor rest he needed, he's taking it. And then when he's good to go, he's come in, do the stomp. Even if he's not 100%, he can still do the stomp and hold on to that championship and don't really have to do anything until he's cleared to actually compete while he's still walking around with the championship.
Right. If Punk wins this, I could see a babyface turn for Gunther.
Okay. Jake?
I'm gonna go a little different with it. I do see Punk winning. Like that's just a definite for me. And we could, because of this, get the lead up to Survivor Series of getting one of John's final matches against CM Punk. Champion versus champion. So that's how we could end up getting that match, because I know that we did, or Cena did name when he was doing his name offs, CM Punk was on that said list. And I think that'd be a great match, or a great headlining match, because I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm sick of War Games. That match just doesn't do it for me. I
love War Games.
I just couldn't do it. But again,
Survivor Series.
I just want Survivor Series to feel like Survivor Series, and War Games doesn't do it for me.
I just want Regal to come out and say War Games.
War Games.
But I do think that Punk takes the win, and I do think that this sets up for a champion versus champion match at Survivor Series, old school style, like they did a couple years back between Cena and Punk.
I am never going to clamor for Survivor Series to come back. Like it was never interesting to me. The teams of villains and the teams of good guys fighting for nothing.
Right.
I don't know, Dale. I guess for me, I just don't really like the idea of wrestlers pretending the second ring doesn't exist when it's a singles match and it's not a War Games match. I'm down with a 6-sided ring in TNA, but 2 rings, I don't know. It just bothers me for the rest of the pay-per-view.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
They can sell more toys, Jake.
They dim the lights and act like it's not there for singles matches, and then when War Games happens, oh hey, we got a second ring, let's go. And man, I don't know.
That's the whole point.
If it's a regular match, Jake, you don't need 2 rings.
That'd be dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, pass. Anyway, no, I'm going Punk.
Listen, Jake, I had to buy that damn Survivor Series. The War Games cage for my kid so he could put together 2 rings and all this kind of crap, Jake. This is why we do this, okay? We're trying to sell toys, Jake.
I mean, it works. I back when I was a kid, and what was that, Jack's Pacific? They had the Elimination Chamber cage. You best believe I had one of them. Matter of fact, I think I had 2.
Man, let the kids have their cage, bro.
Did you put them together and have 2 rings?
Nah, I broke the first one.
He's like, no 2 rings.
All right. Well, that's night 1 right there. So let's go to night 2. Some kids just ran on Jake's lawn.
I was about to say that. He's like, hey, you damn kids. Hey. With the water hose in hand.
I love it. We're going to start off with this TLC match with all the damn tag teams in SmackDown versus the Wyatts here, TLC style. This is going to be probably the match of the night. Insanity. I'm going to say that Axiom and Fraxium comes out with the titles for this one.
I love their entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the dark horse here. I'm gonna still pick the Wyatt 6 to retain here. Everyone else has had titles. I don't think Andrade and Rey Fenix are going to win. Those two are just a temporary fix for when we finally get the Lucha Brothers. So I'm not having. Fraxium's going to kill. They're going to steal. They're going to be the MVPs of this match. They're the youngest one. They're the youngest team here, and those guys they're just gonna ball out, and
they're gonna let their crazy show.
And to have a TLC match at SummerSlam is pretty awesome. We haven't seen it since way back when Attitude Era, with the Dudleys and the Hardys. So to see this now, 20 plus years later. Not only is it going to be the match of the night, it might be the match of the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sleeping on the Machine Guns? Because this is their first opportunity at this TLC match.
God dang, Dale, you just I was gonna, when it was my turn, I got the guns. Thanks. Here we go. Dale being Dale.
Welcome,
again.
Jake.
Somebody must have walked their dog on his lawn too and let the dog take a shit.
Dale doing Dale things.
Dale in his robe with a little Shannon Sharp. What does the little dog Shannon Sharp has? Go ahead, do your business, Fifi.
Dale's one of them guys that lights
free
a bag of
fertilizer.
shit. Dale's one of the guys that lights a bag of shit on your front porch.
Just don't put it out with your boots.
You want to expand on it, then, Nick?
I think this match for one is going to be an absolute clusterfuck.
Yeah,
because it's okay to have one or two to three teams in this match to make it look presentable and easy to follow. 6 teams is going to be hard to follow at points, but you're going to be getting spots that you want to see. Crazy things are going to happen because you got a lot of high flyers in this match. The spots, you're not going to be watching this for the wrestling. You're going to be watching for the spots. And I think that
maybe they should add another ring.
I hate this guy. Actually, you know what? In this case, it probably helps. But no, I got the Motor City Machine Guns just because I'm a TNA fanboy. Absolutely love everything about that place. So I'm going to go with the Motor City Machine Guns because they are incredible.
They are.
I think the Wyatt Six are going to retain. Like Trell said, Fraxium, they're going to ball out. Those dudes are just freaking nuts. It's a matter of time before they're on the top of that division for a long time.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's go to our next matchup. AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. I think Dom will retain, although, okay, there is a little troubling news because once Dom got cleared, he laid out AJ, and that's not what you want to see if you want to retain before the match. But I'm still gonna go with Dom. What's your thoughts here, Trell?
I want AJ to get an Intercontinental Championship reign. Maybe take it to TNA, defend it there. But if he's going to have a last match in TNA, eventually there's a chance that he won't win. Because I think they might pull the trigger to have Dominic Mysterio go to Triple Mania a week after that and win the AAA title. So there's a chance Dominic Mysterio can walk into Paris with 2 titles.
That's a good point. Oh, that's a good point. Really.
So the amount of heat and adulation this kid's gonna get, not even 25, walking in to Paty as the Intercontinental Champion and the king of the Luchadors. It's like his push is happening, and it's like under radar, and no one's really paying attention to it.
I've heard some crowd chants of Dom Mysterio.
Yeah.
Not like major John Cena chants, but like we're starting to hear some chants.
Yeah, I mean, I think this whole Judgment Day business is starting to pick back up again.
Yep.
So, which makes you think that Liv is coming back sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Because if you notice, when she got hurt, they dialed it back a little bit, and it was all kumbaya, group photo with the championships. Everyone's cool, and now it's like it's starting back up again. Finn is back to being Finn. So I got AJ, but I have a feeling they're gonna have Dom win.
All right.
Yeah, I got AJ too. And Trell mentioned TNA and AJ going and defending the title there. Now I'm going to expand on that a little bit.
Okay.
What if he were to go? I can't remember the kid's name. The X Division champion,
Leon Slater.
Title with that.
Okay.
It'd be the first time main roster talents in TNA.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Jake?
Again, this is my TNA bias showing. AJ, of course. But Dom's white hot right now, so and he always finds his way to win these types of matches too. But considering the fact that AJ's on his, what'd he say? He's got like a couple years, just a year left.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see him have a title. I don't care which title. Just give him a title.
I don't think he's been Intercontinental champion yet.
How about that, John?
And again, crazy thing is, the one last TNA match that I'd want him to see, I'd want him to do with like a semi TNA original. I'd love to see him having one more match with Frankie Kazarian. That would just absolutely tickle me silly. That's all. That'd be fine for me. But I do like, as soon as Jeremy said Leon Slater, I'm like, Intercontinental for X Division title at the same time. One more time, AJ X Division. Ooh, I don't know.
Well, I think he'd be putting that kid over.
Yeah, I think Slater's beating AJ if they go that route.
Yeah, exactly. He was pumped up, bro, when AJ music hit.
It wasn't part of the script for him. He didn't know.
That dude started jumping up and down the ring, bro.
I would too, man. That's a TNA legend, man. That's like the GOAT in TNA.
Oh yeah, I don't blame him. All right, for the U.S. title, we've got Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. They just had a match where Solo won, took the title. Do we see them? Oh, it's gonna be the steel cage too. Do we see them exchanging the titles again here?
Nah. I got Solo keeping the Bloodline Championship on his side. I do think Hikuleo or Tyler Tonga is gonna get involved, but I think everyone's gonna be busy. But I do think Tama Tonga makes his return and helps Solo win against Jacob.
Wow, so Tama Tonga is going to be on a different side than his brother.
Oh, no. He's helping Solo beat Jacob.
Oh, helping Solo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Got you. All right.
Yeah, I agree with Trell. I think the numbers game is going to catch up with Jacob, and Solo is going to retain.
And I don't know if y'all been watching the internets, but Zilla and Rikishi are having a little war of words on Twitter because Rikishi was criticizing the face paint that he had at Slammiversary, so that got my wheels turning. That could they be bringing in Zilla pretty soon? Because who's Kishi's son? Solo. Who's Solo ripping off? Zilla's pops. The story writes itself. So I think everything's falling in. He's already the Hog of Wrestling champion and all that stuff, and Ring of Reality of Wrestling champion. So it's the stars are aligning for Zilla to be heading his way. So
I think Bully Ray's about to put him over too.
Yep. So Jacob's gonna be back up, man. Him and Jimmy can't do it by themselves.
All right. Jake?
So from what I've been hearing is that Dale, switch me up. All right. I heard that Rikishi and Haku have both canceled recent signings and that they might be making an appearance for this match. So you'd have Haku there, I guess representing Jacob, and then Rikishi obviously was solo. So that could play a small tidbit of a story coming into this match. The fanboy in me really wants Jacob Paty to win, but I guess we'll see.
Okay. Yep, I did see that as well, Jake. So if they both canceled their signings or whatever, maybe that is something to do with getting on camera or something backstage. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be. Be nice to see Rikishi actually, in this bloodline story finally. So, all right. For the women's IC title, Lara Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. I think we see the title change hands again here, and Lara picks up the win.
Well, Dale, I'm afraid I have some bad news. I think Becky's going to win, and this is going to set up for a Bayley heel turn. I can see Bayley screwing over Lyra for this championship. Like, if I can't get it, you're not going to go get it either, because this hot potato between Becky and Lyra got to stop. So I got Becky winning, retaining, and moving on. Who she faces next, I have no idea, because I'm anxious to see what Stephanie Valkyria is going to do after SummerSlam. Because she has a championship match waiting in the wings itself. So, but yeah, I got Becky winning this, and I don't think she's a 2-time transitional champ. I think this is she's gonna beat the Bird Lady.
Yeah, I think Becky's going to retain. Whoever's writing for Lyra, they need to be fired.
Oh,
because they about killed her.
Because of the dance, because of the little dance she did with the high shoes?
With the whole Becky Stomper comment. Man, what did the crowd do? Nothing. But, I mean, she regained them, but it's like, it was stupid. And she's a great wrestler, too.
Damn, Abyss is taking a lot of heat on this show tonight.
Yeah, I mean, one bad promo out of so many good ones she's been hitting on Becky the past couple of months. I think we can let that one slide.
I'm blaming the writer for that one, because I'm pretty sure they said, you need to say this. I don't think that came from her.
But I didn't mind her doing that little twirl, but that's just me.
Jake?
Trey, you better watch out what you say about that Bird Lady. I love her.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah, she's a great wrestler.
And I was really hoping you were going to say Stephanie Valkyria like Naomi. Stephanie Valkyria, or whatever your name is. That's still my favorite spot of that SmackDown. No, that was a Raw. It was hilarious. I don't know who said it, but I agree with you. I don't see Becky being a transitional champion. It just doesn't make any sense. And obviously, Lyra's still very young. She's still very talented. She's going to have more opportunities to be at any other championships, whatever it so be. And all that's got to happen for her to go back after the Intercontinental Championship is Becky's got to lose it. So this isn't the end of the world if she ends up losing this opportunity. This isn't like Cody where he said, I'll never, or was it Cody? Yeah, Cody, I'll never challenge for that title and blah, blah, blah if I lose. So who cares? And I do agree. I think Jeremy said it. Bayley will get involved some way or the other.
That was Trell that said that.
Yeah.
So are they still doing a draft?
I still haven't heard anything about the draft official.
Because I was going to say, if they're going to do a draft and Lyra can't challenge Becky anymore, then she could just get drafted over the other brand and challenge for the U.S. title.
if they don't do the draft, they're just gonna start swapping people. Just have them pull up and be like, oh, sign the new contract for to be permanent person over here. So
Yeah.
I can see them not doing a draft and just start bringing people in just to bring them in.
Or like they did a few years ago, Trell, when they were just doing trades.
Yeah.
Yep. Shakeups and all that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, by the way, epic foreshadowing by Kurt Angle. Hey, I heard TNA's hiring. Hey, guess what? They got a partnership now.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
They're so what the last deal they talking about doing, matter of fact, the last week was live for TNA.
Yeah.
So what channel they're on now?
I think TNA's still on the same channel, and for now they're still trying to get a big TV rights deal. So I think right now they're still on Axis.
Okay. All right. Women's World Championship. We got a 3-way between Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. So in this match, I'm definitely picking Naomi to retain. There's much more to the story with her. The crowd is really taking to her. Like let her run with this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. The champ is winning. Whatever story Io and Rhea are gonna have after this, that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna end eventually with Rhea finally getting a victory over Io in the singles competition. So that'd be a good match in Paris. But yeah, I got Naomi winning. So it looks like we might be getting Naomi and Stephanie Vaquer. So that's another trip to the cake shop. Sign me up. But Stephanie might lose this match, which I'd be okay with because it's Naomi. Her run got to keep going, and Stephanie can take an L. She'll be back and become champion someday, maybe at WrestleMania in Vegas. I'm cool with that. So I'm not going to be mad if Stephanie loses. I'm not going to be the one to say, oh, they buried her or anything like that. Naomi's not losing right now.
Yeah, I don't see Naomi losing either. I see Io eating the pin on this too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is going to be a phenomenal match where it's going to come down to Rhea versus Io in the ring with Naomi getting the chicken shit heel.
Yep.
Steal win.
I can see that.
And it's crazy that Io's going to get pinned, but it's going to get pinned by Naomi, and it's still going to be another match where Rhea has yet to beat Io.
Yep.
That's it. All right. And the big one, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Listen to the whole WWE Unreal thing. It's making me look at this run totally differently. Of course, I know this is the last run, but hearing John Cena say, look, I can't physically do this anymore. It just lets you know, like, yo, this is real in the ring, bro. Like they really out here hurting themselves and stuff like that. So with this match, I'm going John Cena to retain. Never give up. All that stuff. There we go.
This is a tough one for me because it's another one where this can go either way because if I'm not mistaken, from September to October, Cena's not going to be seen for a month. And then from October to November, that's like another month he's not going to be seen. So that is going to raise the question, is he going to be WWE champion at that time? While he's gone, I mean, we're used to having Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar gone for a month or two with the championship, and it don't blink an eye. But in this day and age, I can actually see Cody winning this championship. You'll see the title every week, and then whatever happens with Cena, I still believe Cena's going to retire with the championship. But with that, his dates getting smaller come fall, it's like, is he going to have that championship with him? So I'm gonna go with Cody.
I could see Cody winning, but and Trell just touched on it with Cena retiring with the championship. That story is so much more intriguing, and I want to see it happen just to see what they do after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jake?
I don't know. Tough to say because I feel like they could go either way on this. They might want the championship shown on TV every week, but where does this leave? Who's the next contender right now? I mean, I understand they want to. There's so many unknowns if Cena doesn't have the title because I've kind of come to terms with it myself as a fan that WWE's already got their idea of having Cena run with the title the entire year. It makes the most sense. He's on his way out. Trell was right. Retire as champion. I've got no idea. I just, hustle, loyalty, respect. Go Cena.
I like it. Okay. So that wraps up SummerSlam for night 1 and night 2.
Hey, real quick, just so you know, I was not here for the match. I am with my tribal chief. I do think Jay and Roman will win.
Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go around the room. Let's get some final thoughts. You want to continue your final thought there, Jake, while you were on there?
Yes, I can, and I'm actually going to give out a little information for all of our listeners tonight. If you own an Xbox and/or I think it was on Steam, WWE 2K25 is free this weekend because of SummerSlam. So if you have not yet downloaded it or play it, and you have an Xbox or a PC and have Steam, it is free for the entire weekend. So go get your little quick plug for you to go have some fun.
I'll have to go check that out.
All right. Jeremy?
I've got nothing.
All right. Cool. Trell.
Oh yeah, there's another bit of news and rumors that I forgot to mention earlier. Did you know that there's in talks or WWE is thinking of considering AAA as another developmental situation?
I don't like that.
I thought they were just letting them run their stuff.
They are, but they're gonna have it like
wrestling from there, like NXT.
Yeah, you got NXT for I guess the international American, and then AAA. They want to bring in more, Latin people because they already got eyes on, the Iguana. So yes. I mean, and then obviously the women down there, Shawn Michaels will have a field day. Plucking, the kicks from over there. So them having their own thing and still consider them as a developmental. I mean, I wouldn't see a problem with this because I think once AAA gets a TV deal on their own, you can have AAA with a TV deal. You already got NXT with a TV deal on the CW. Then you have TNA on their way to getting a TV deal. Right. Everyone's eating.
Well, what I'm afraid of is that it's going to get watered down. I don't want it to get watered down because it's really good.
I have a feeling they're just going to let it be. They got Pete Dunne down there overseeing stuff. They got some few people down there. Like I think Jeremy Borash is down there also. So I think they're going to let them do what they normally do, but develop them. That's why you see Lola Vice down there. Sometimes you see Natty. You just saw Scarlett down there. So they're sending – it's helping Lola Vice as well with her being in AAA. So by the time she makes her main roster, she's going to be a complete package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My concern for WWE overall is I think it's going to be too much exposure on TV. Yeah. I think UFC kind of declined in popularity because it's like every other weekend there's some UFC fight on, and the quality of the fights aren't as good every week. Like that's that business.
Yeah, trust me, no one's going to be watching the card this weekend. It's a snooze fest.
Yeah. And I worry that, okay, you got WWE Unreal, you got Evolve, you got NXT, now you got AAA, Raw, SmackDown. Like, you're gonna have WWE television on 7 days a week.
Yeah, but
And-
Evolve is on what, Tubi? I don't have Tubi, so I ain't gotta worry about seeing it.
Yes.
I don't see AAA. I'm gonna see it when they have Triple Mania. I think we might have a watch party for that, so stay tuned on that.
Mhm.
NXT, yeah. So it's not everyone's on the bright, the bright TV stage. So, but thanks to the good old internet, it's out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
and then, you factor in AEW and factor in TNA, any other indie that you might like the average fan, like, you literally have to have no life to consume all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fortunately, I do have a life, so yeah, that's why I never seen Evolve at all.
Well, yeah, that's the deal. So
You
All
leave
right,
Dale alone,
everybody.
Trell.
yes, I have no life. I watch every damn thing. You're right. So, all right. Do appreciate everybody joining us on the show. Thank you guys for joining for sure. Couldn't do it without you. And everybody in the chat. Appreciate your comments and contributions. Enjoy SummerSlam, the biggest party of the weekend and of the summer. And we will see you guys next week. Kenny Omega.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.